Looking like skies and binoculars, too nice life, singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. Strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises in it. Bangs, rises like wangs on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, iris stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds. Really need, very beautifully, really read it. Little battle rise for you, little battle ride, little battle rise. Really need, very beautifully.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Terrence Bud Crawford, one of them. And here,
This bout is
not too many seats. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. And just got countered. They missed with the jab. Tried to score with the jab. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
This is that place you want to say, I thought or I think, and now we are here.
Which fighter will say no mas? Throws the jab and doesn't score. Tough to be a judge of this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighting. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hoping to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be afraid, don't get sucked in. Make you fight your fight. Hold them, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he fails to score with that left hook. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside your head like a bee just pick up and sting you. Wherever you leave yourself open, that swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Catch and shoot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than that.
Just missed with that hook. Perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got his left foot. They've got to block it. They've got to go it now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punch right up the middle. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Nope, that hook won't score. A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab but does not score. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter shot. Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Exchange here from both men. That jab doesn't find a home. Perfect punch. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like a king comes because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. Do you believe this? We wanted action, and they are delivering. That jab misses. about that tying counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. On to the fifth we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come up and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights.
Sometimes when you get nervous, it's so powerful. Thinking, you've just got to be smarter than that. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket.
Those counter punches have to hurt. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Good counter punch. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just missed with that jab. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with something that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get the phone.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. On to the sixth round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? No rest for the weary. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Quick punch scores. Counter punch on him clean. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.